Here we go, main event. Scorpions. Scorpions in the white, main event in the black. We got this all raced up. We're going to be out here in the stands for this one. Trying to give you all the best vantage point of this game. Let's get ready for the first play from scrimmage after the kickoff. Let's give this a moment. There we go. Scorpions victorious over No Mercy, 21-0. Main event playing their first game today. They were 2-0 yesterday, was main event. Defeated Rampage in their first pool play game. The second, one of them too. Wasn't here, so I can't vouch. Here we go. Live here on the bleachers. Shooting pretty high up, just to experiment a little bit. Lovely facility here at Tucker Road in Fort Washington, Maryland. Gotta love all these new updates been going around. See how this updated Scorpions offense looks. After our tough performance yesterday, quick, right side. Turning up, pulled right down. Good gain for the Scorps to start this one. Baltimore Scorpions out of the Owings Mills Flag Football League. Champions of Owings Mills. They won that a few weeks ago, defeating the Bad Boys to win it all. 7th championship in OMFFL for the Scorpions. They got one down here at Tucker for Maffle. They won that last spring over Rampage. And who can't forget, 3 years ago at this event, they were the B champion when they defeated the Renegades. Lowry and company in the gun. 5 wide receivers, or 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. I see it now. And that's an interception. Not how you want to start if you're the Scorpions. And here he comes right now into the game, Mike D. Lamar DeLear coming out here. Playing with main event in the tournament for the first time since Nationals, where they defeated the Rhode Island Lions 10-7. But for Mike D, championship games have been no stranger for him. You do recall, it was with the South Jersey Ducks twice this summer he was in championship games, defeating the teams in the B division at AC, and then conquering the A at Charm. Back with main event as they get ready for Nationals of this tournament. If you're watching, feel free to share everywhere. For those wondering, Scorpions beat No Mercy 21-0. Not much for No Mercy in that game. Been a rough weekend for them. Whistle was blown and Mike's just kind of standing around, and I don't know what it was, but we'll find out here in a moment. Apparently a timeout got called. I'm sitting down for a second, everybody. Nope, not the one I wanted. Michael to throw, heads out, incomplete. There we go. Sorry guys, trying to make sure I get this up to the best of my ability. It is windy in the worst kind of way right now here on Tucker Road. 2022 Mid-Atlantic Flag Football League Capital Classic. Yeah, you can feel it behind me. Sheesh. Main event, Scorpions. On the other field right now is Baez and Rideout, followed by the winner of that versus PME. Mike, gonna run himself. Got it off actually. Let's pull that back. First and goal. Battle of two of the best in this region. Main event, this country, main event, national champions 2 times over, back-to-back A champions. Scorpions won the B division in 2020. Played in the A last year and this year, but no success aside from being a runner-up to Strong Island in Ocean City. Mike's in the gun. That's complete. Middle. Let's try to adjust this. Sorry about that. Puck put down there. Main event. We'll zoom in on as far as we can. Got it. Main event with a touchdown. And just what they needed to start this game. It's pretty bad. 6-0. Craig the leg lining up for the extra point. Yeah, this wind is brutal, to say the least. Ball down, kick up. It's good. 7-0 main event. Timeout is called. After the extra point, the Scorpions will get the ball back. Already in a 7-0 hole to main event. First time I've had a chance to see them live in a minute. Really, the last time I had main event on one of my lives, you gotta go all the way back to Charm City last year when I got to the game with Misfits. Since then, the tournament's main event, national champion as mentioned, won the A division this past January, I should say. Runner-up in AC to the Rollers. This only their second appearance of the calendar year. for the circuit year, I should say, calendar year third. Complete on that left side, going down the sideline. Oh, that mud is dangerous. I will say that. I will warn everybody running that sideline. The mud there is bad. Great catch, first down. Scorpions moving the ball. And the Scorpions starting to move it a little bit. Team that won the Capital Classic 3 years ago, defeating the Renegades. They lost last year in the semifinals to Rampage. Right side complete. Starting to come across the middle here. We're right behind the main event bench, so you can tell. High up on the bleachers. We're on this side to avoid the sun behind us. Decided to experiment with a high view just so we can get a better look at the field. Second down is what it's called. Somebody mad over there. Complete right side. Sideline. Quarter is called. Quarter is called. So at the end of the first quarter, it is main event 7, Scorpions 0.
I don't know, I just ordered it from the restaurant.
They'll walk over here. I think I got the right logo. Yeah, we do. Second quarter underway here on Tucker Road. Main event Scorpions. Scorpions in the white, main event in the black, going to your right now. Threaded right back down. Complete. I turned a little too soon there. Winner of this game to play the winner of Bad Boys and Titans, who both are on extended breaks. Bad Boys got done their game at about 10:05. So right now, by the time they get back on, it could be about 4.5 hours for the Bad Boys and roughly 3 if you are the Maryland Titans. Scorpions just got done playing about 15, 20, 30 minutes ago almost now against No Mercy. Main event on their first game today. Trying to see if that's going to be PME and Rideout or PME Baez over there. We're going to turn this camera. Motion, throws, middle, complete. Hold right down. Great catch across the middle. Matchup that most of us probably would have never had as a quarterfinal, but we talked about it on Twinning Monday night. This is a very deep tournament in terms of competition. And when you're playing main event in the quarterfinals, it's a tough draw all around. But for main event, you got to think, first opponent of the day is the Baltimore Scorpions, who have been, without a doubt, one of, if not the best team in this region, DC or Baltimore. Even throw in Hagerstown in there for the last couple of years. This whole DMV region. PME Baez, we got that confirmed. So Baez Auto will win on Rideout. 2 up on them this weekend. Good stuff for Chris Boone and company. Throws right side complete. Turning, moving. Look at this. Big gain, first down. First and goal coming up now for the Scorpions. Who, last time I covered the Scorpions, I'd have to go all the way back, not City. I did not get a chance to see them at Charm. I did actually. I did. Never mind. For about a minute of the Rollers game, and that was about it. They've been having their way all year. I know FFL, they got 2 championships there, fall and spring. They were the runner-up in Ocean City to the Strong Island Bulldogs. Lowry running to his right. Incomplete. That was a little close, we zoomed in. Had to turn back around. Winner of this game to get Bad Boys or Titans. I'm telling you, these matchups are no joke this weekend here on Tucker. All around great games. Weather could be a little better, but that's what we come to expect around this region in November. This for me is my 6th November DMV tournament. Attended 3 Hagerstowns, 16, 17, a little bit of 18. Try to get a good viewpoint of the whole field. Takes a snap. Is that an interception? No, incomplete, batted down. Great defense. Main event. Gets the ball right back. Here we go. Turnover on downs. Thought they might have gotten it down there, but they're down. So main event ball, 7.5 and running. Give a shout out to longtime Baltimore Scorpion quarterback Greg Proctor, who retired last week. Great career for Greg. One of his highlights was 2 of them down here. 2019 when the Scorpions won the B Capital Classic Division. 2 months later, they won B Nationals. And of course, who can forget that hot day last summer here on Tucker Road when Scorpions defeated Rampage to be the spring champions. A little low. Looks like it might have been a bull. Yes, sir. Sack in the backfield. Cold, windy day here on Tucker. That's what you had to expect at this point in this region. Talk about past tournaments in November. Hagerstown 16, I was there for that one. It was the Maryland Titans winning B that day over the Red Knights. I want to say Explosion took A. It's been a while since I checked. I think they beat the Blackhawk Savages. 17, that year though, we had freezing rain, we had sleet. It was bad. I think it took about 2 hours for my hand to warm up once I got inside. 17, of course, it was Renegades over Broad Axe in B, and ADR over 7-point spread in A. We were there for that one as well. A little rain that weekend. Mike D going to throw across that middle, incomplete. In 2018, we stopped by, had a cup of coffee, and turned right around and left. A division that year. Went to Rampage over the Scorpions. 2019, the first Capital Classic down here. We had some rain again. It's always rainy this time of the year in this region. First Capital Classic B champion, as mentioned, the Scorpions over Renegades. A division, it was Rampage over 7-point spread. Mike, double pass. Incomplete. Right there by the fence. Punt is coming for main event. 3 and out. Last year's champions in the B division, it was the Maryland Titans over Baez Auto, and in the A, it was Playmakers Elite over Rampage. Out of all the past winners in recent years, only ones who are in this tournament still. As mentioned, Rampage still alive, Playmakers Elite still alive, Maryland Titans still going. Rampage is mentioned, Scorpions. Bad Boys, if you count some of the guys who might have been there with the Renegades at the time, but I don't think most of them were. It's hard to tell. It's been a while for me. A lot of former champions still in it. Main Event trying to win this tournament for the first time. Add to their long resume. Franchise that's been going for many years. The premier franchise in flag football. I heard whistles being blown, so I'm not sure what we're doing here exactly. Looks like the lateral to the sideline, and what? Wait, what? Wait, what? So they're gonna blow the play dead, and it'll be a 1st and goal for the Scorpions. I don't know what exactly went on there, but okay then. A lot of yelling on the sidelines there, and oh boy. Well, I don't think anybody expected that. So the ball was dead. I'm too far away to even get an indication on that. Right side. Flowery in. Yes. Well, hold on. That might be a touchdown. Come on back. Sorry, y'all. Taking y'all on a ride. So, looks like it's coming back instead. No score. Holding on the Scorpions. Nah. I'm just going to assume that there was some sort of thing that happened. Maybe the ball, maybe it was a false start. There might be a rule I'm not aware of, offhand. It's cold up here either way. Sheesh. Caught middle. That's a touchdown for the Scorpions. Seven to 6. Baez Auto Playmakers Elite underway over there. Winner of that game will play Rampage or Team Petty. Winner of this one to play the Maryland Titans or the Bad Boys. We are officially down to 8 teams in this tournament. Timeout is called by the Scorpions. 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. 5 games remaining after this round of games. 2 quarterfinal matchups, both semifinals, and then the chip. Charles and Chaz will have the chip. We'll be stepping away. And what has been an awesome day here at Tucker Road. Great weather. A little cold, but you know, it's that football weather we're used to in the fall. Scorpions in main event. Motion coming. That's a catch. no, say it hit the ground. Thought he might have came up with it, but it hit the ground instead. 7-6. One-point game. Main event and Scorpions. Two of the older franchises here at 9-man. Two of the very few that were there in both the 2000s, 2010s, and now the 2020s. Here we go. Motion. Incomplete. Talk about the run main event's been on. The last tournament they did not make it to the championship was Worlds 2020. That was the tournament prior to COVID shutting down the country. To put it in perspective, they lost the semifinal to the Rhode Island Lions in that one. Field goal at the end sent the Lions to the championship where they would lose the second gen. Martelaire. Great catch across that middle. And good pull. Scorpions are staying tight with these main event receivers. Let's talk about the run they've been on since. It has been phenomenal. Talk about that more in a minute. Snap to Martelaire. Right side, pull down. 115 and running. In the tournament since then, Nationals 21, they won it all there. Feeding the Punishers. Middle again. Great catch and run. Main event doing great. 1 minute and running. Excellent time management there. Minute and running now for the defending two-time national champions. Been runner-up in AC twice since. Complete left side. Runner-up in Baltimore last year as well. One of the teams that's got them those championships, Rollers and the Strong Island Bulldogs. Beat the Lions this past January to win it all. It's been a run for main event. 20 and running. Double pass potentially. Oh, incomplete. That was money. That was 6. The double pass does not work. 12 seconds. We are up top here in the bleachers on Tucker Road, Field 1. Over there on Field 2 is Playmakers Elite and Baez Auto. I'm not sure who has it offhand, but I believe they're live on the 9-man page. I'm going to try to check at halftime. Whistle was blown. Mike trying to say third down. 12 seconds. They were debating what down it was. Trying to make sure everybody's on the same page in terms of the main event roster. Broke it up, incomplete. Fourth and short, 6 seconds left in the half. Meanwhile, down there, we got a big play. Something going down. Trying to get a good look. Looks like Baez Auto just moved the ball on a big pass. 6 seconds. D-Mart. Double pass coming again. Did not work. That's a no avail. That's halftime. We'll be right back. 7-6 main event. Second half underway. Good return. Excellent return. Let's see what happens here from the main event offense as we begin the second half. And I try to get my battery back. There we go. Sorry about that. People don't seem to know not to call me when I'm live. A little low. And somehow they got that off, and I'm not sure how. There we go. All right, good pull. Big game for main event. Good way to start this drive out. They are currently, actually face the scoreboard real quick. Woo! It's got pretty intense. This is a cold day.
Oh, it's cold and funky.
I'm feeling it. D-Mark. Incomplete. Main event's offense tries to save one. Incomplete. Looks like main event wanted, main event wants a flag. Let me zoom in wide. See if he turns around. 66 in front of the jersey. Guess y'all trying to see where to look. Got torn up pretty badly. They wanted a hold or some sort of penalty for that. If you're watching, feel free to share, by the way. We're back for the second half. I got an update on PME Baez coming up in a minute. I want to say it's actually a 2-score lead for Baez right now. My guy, James Skinny Ward, is watching. Please give me the update. I just saw your message. Complete right side. Pull right down. Good game for main event. We mentioned it, national champions, back-to-back years. This is just all recent history. There's not been a time in a long time where they were not top 5. The premier franchise in flag football. Whether it's 9s, 5s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s, 11s, 15s. They've done it all. They've won it all. And you're seeing why this offense, precision passing, smart decision making. They're finding the open spots. Scorpions getting pushed back a little bit, but they got a lot of fight in them too. You don't want to sleep on this Scorpion squad. Complete left side, actually, I should say. Nice little cut there, going to the outside. Is there a whistle? I don't hear one. I believe it is. Yes, sir. Touchdown, main event. We'll adjust that. There we go. 13-6. Welcome back, logo board. This app's been weird all year for me. This is actually the most functional it's been, knock on the wood.
We need one more! One more!
Ball down, kick up. It's good. 14-6 main event. It's an 8-point game. Big extra point there. And Scorpions in a bit of a hole. Similar score to the one we saw last year in Atlantic City when main event defeated the Scorpions in the semifinals of that tournament to advance to the championship, where they ended up losing to the Strong Island Bulldogs. A game that we did with Pat Johnson and Workhorse Media. Oh, okay. Not much to go. Backwards. 5:33 and running. 13-6? Oh, it was 14. They're saying 13-6. Maybe I looked at something wrong earlier. Y'all gonna say because you're far away. I know. I want to get a decent angle for once. Something a little different. Incomplete. Third down. Scorpions. Their only score, they started at about the 5-6 yard line. They had the ball right there to go. Other than that, they have struggled with this main event defense. We always say it, these guys are used to playing the best of the best. This has been an A-caliber program if there ever was one. Scorpions, though, they have been the class of this region for a very long time. Possibly the best franchise overall in this southern region. Great catch on that sideline. Pulled right down. Big game first down for the Scorpions. They back up. 2:05 and running. Bit of a flashback to my semi-pro days calling this game. Complete middle. Pull down. Oh, they're going to say, looks like a flag, and he might have got hurt in his ankle. We'll see. Get the cut away. Yeah, he's down with an ankle injury. We'll be right back. We're back after the injury. Argument going on over there. Greg Proctor, the recent retiree, having some words. Scorpions got to get ready though on offense. Lowry, the heir apparent, the one who took over for Proc. Won the OMFFL fall chip last year. Pulled right down. Big gain, though. Just what this team needed.
waiting for you to go for your knee. But I have to stay because if when I step down, you don't come flying in.
So 14-6 is confirmed for Baez on PME right now. That's a big upset if Baez can hold on. PME, the home field favorite here on Tucker Road. They've won this league about 5 times. They won cap last year in the A division, but Baez has them on the ropes over on field 2 in the quarterfinals. Right side, got to throw. Incomplete. Timeout, main event. We're going to keep you posted on the situation with Baez PME. If you are watching this one, you can also tune in to the 9-man page for Baez PME. Charles Powell has that one. Scorpions run. Gets them yards, gets them closer to the red zone. Crucial situation right now. Right side. 30 seconds and running in the third. We will keep you posted as we get updates on Baez and PME. The only other game going right now. This wind has heavily picked up, which is going to factor in late. Right side. Drive down, incomplete. Fourth quarter, cutting them up in a second. This is where champions are made, and this is where main event has made their money the last few years in this fourth quarter. And their ability to finish games, especially on Sunday. This is a team whose Sunday losses have been very sporadic the last few years. We mentioned it. They have been to every championship of every tournament in 9-man they have played in since Worlds 2020. That was January 2020, where they lost in a battle to the Rhode Island Lions, the team they beat this past January. Let's get everything back up.
That's what I'm asking. Did you go down? What did you do?
Now some word on the main event sideline. Jeez Louise, guys, it's a long day. Put bygones be bygones. It's over now. Right side, complete. Look at this play. It don't matter. This is what we talk about. Fourth quarter. World champions are made. Big game first down. We just got an update from Preston on our inbox. Shout out Preston Shivers. He covered the championship game in Rhode Island last week. Coming out all the way from Duluth to Rhode Island. Played in the tournament, filmed a good bit of games, got the championship. Give us the update. Baez Auto up on PME 17-6 at halftime. Bad Boys and Titans will come after this game. You gotta wonder though, if you're both teams, how you're gonna come out, because Bad Boys and Titans have both been off for a while. It is a cold, cold evening now. But what a day of 9-man flag football it's been. There's a lot of words on that main event sideline being exchanged right now. Left side. They're not letting it phase them though. They're still moving the ball without much of a hassle. Second and short coming up. How you doing, Troy? Mike. Across the middle, beautiful pass. Big game first down. Main event's offense is getting along quite well on the field right now, but their defense is having an argument here on the sideline behind us. And they are loud. They gotta calm that down quick.
I don't need help, bitch. It's you, nigga. Who need help? You. Who? Don't help that nigga.
You would think they're losing with what's going on right now. They've only given up 6 points.
Fuck wrong with you? What's stop letting them catch the fucking ball? It's so fucking man all over me, man. I'll show you.
Cannot have these kind of arguments. Back on the field. Right side. This is getting ugly in front of us right now. We're going to try to shoot around it, but they're literally dragging this over to the side we're shooting. Tank and Jarvis having words. Tank and Jarvis having words exchanged right now. This sideline is a mess on the defense. They have to get control of it. I'm just trying to get a high angle. They are still shouting back and forth. The good news is the offense is driving. Mike might have to run this clock out though to give his defense some time to talk everything over. They got a game in between. Left side, complete. Excellent catch. Damn. They're still, Tank and Jarvis are still going at it here on the sideline. Like, they still got 2 more games after this if they choose to continue to play. And this is not what main event needs right now. I'm getting flashbacks to when Dream had their argument against main event at AC last year. Oh my. This is... Right side. Beautiful catch along the side. Touchdown, main event. If the official score I heard earlier was correct, it's 19-6. I thought there was 2 made extra points, but they said 13-6. We got 19-6. And we're back on this again. They're down 2 defenders if this happens. If this goes to the next drive. Jeez Louise. Jeez. You would think main event is down 2 touchdowns and have given up 3 scores. They're up 2 scores. Scorpions' only score was only a 5-yard drive. There is no reason. Just relax. It's okay. It's all right. Get it together, fellas. Got to get it together. Offense is fine, though. Craig DeLeg is doing great on special teams. Main events receivers all around outclassing the Scorpions DBs. They are still going. They are still going at it. And a fantastic main event drive overshadowed by this sideline issue. That's something you can have right now. I understand passion, but it's a long Sunday. Block kick, 19-6. Now let's see how it affects main event's defense. It's been a chippy game between these two. And if the Scorpions take a loss here, they're on the field now. Both Tank and Jarvis on the field. Here we go. See what the Scorps can do. Official timeout. Andy calling time on the field. Getting a check on the time, getting a check on the situation. It seems a main event. I didn't quite hear the time. I think it's about 5 minutes at least. There's way too high, incomplete. Way too high, and if he catches that, that's 6. And that near burn makes you question, where is the secondary right now? Where is the mindset? The good news is the Scorpions cannot capitalize on any of it if you're main event. Once again, though, bad news. Bad news is not much time left if you are the Scorpions. Main event still got 2 more games. We got a break to get it together. Right side. Wait, a little low, but a great catch and run. First down. Apologize. Hands are freezing right now. temperature the rest of the day will be in the 40s. Stark contrast to what we've seen all fall. Remember, it was in the 70s last week in Rhode Island. It was in the upper 50s when we were in Washington County a few weeks ago. 60s in Mathville about a month ago. 60s as well in Lynn Lewis, 70s. But this week it has tanked. No pun intended. Tank and Jarvis getting along a little better, it seems. Oh boy, that might be coming full speed. Yeah, I thought maybe a flag would get thrown, but I don't see any. Sack. It is cold, cold, cold. Timeout called by main event. Well, they're questioning Mike as to why he called time. Seemed like nobody else on main event was thinking timeout. Even when they're having these issues, they're still the best. This is what great teams do. Sac City. Fourth quarters like this, the one they're turning in. 2 minutes to go in the game. Time running out for the Scorpions. Coming up next, Bad Boys Titans. As mentioned, both teams have been on an extended break. Bad Boys finished their game at exactly 10:02 this morning against Dream. It was a 28-12 snoozer. So by the time they get this one started, they will be about 4 hours removed. Maryland Titans finished their game at about 11:30, maybe a little earlier against Southside. So they're going to be coming in on a 3-hour break. So two teams who are both cold are going to try to find a way to get warm and play out the remainder of the day. After that, they will not be having any breaks at all. It's all gas, no breaks from there. If they can make it that far. Complete right side. Oh. And finally taken down right there by that mud pile. Go back up. What will it be? Will it be main event and Bad Boys? The rematch of Ray Wagner and Mike DeMartelier from last Charm City. Could we see main event in Maryland Titans? Locke going up against Mike D. Scorpions are still alive, though. They can find a way in it. They were a little upset about me not having them in the Final Four, but I guess I was right. Hey, it's a tough draw. Like I said, it's a deep tournament. Nomad's disappointed me, though. Y'all were supposed to be my Final Four. Batted. Bad angle, incomplete. And Cave just threw a flag down there on the far side. And this wind just picked right back up. Break. I feel it. This wind really picked up. So it looks like it'll be a first down, I guess, for the Scorpions. Yep, first and goal is what Andy says. Okay, that was a little excessive. A lot of intensity this weekend. A lot of energy. Gotta love it here. Something about being here in the DMV, it brings it out of everybody here in flag football. Tipped incomplete. 19-6, fourth quarter. Main event with the win here will take on either Bad Boys or the Maryland Titans. OMFFL matchup coming up next. 8 teams remain. I don't have any updates on Baez PME. Try to get some soon. Excuse me, everybody. Lowry throws what he said. Is that a hook and ladder? Okay. Oh! And there will be a flag. Yes, sir. Late hit. An excessive hit. Dangerous hit. And that will be a penalty half the distance and another first down. Looks like they're conferring down there. Are they going to wave this off? They're going to have this discussion down there. They're now underway? I thought they were at halftime for a minute there. It's cold, trust me. I'm feeling it. Might tag in one of the twins. Shoot. Offside, incomplete. I think I heard 120 remaining. Winner of this game to take on the winner of Bad Boys and the Maryland Titans.
No, your fault. Yeah, you're making a look. I hope my man got this shit right. 3 seconds.
'Let's see what he does down here. Let's try to zoom in on the offensive line. Quick pass on the inside. Beautiful play. Touchdown, Scorpions. Good timing. Six-point game. Scorps are not out of it yet. Nope, 7-point game. Sorry. Yeah, backwards on that. There we go. 12. Apologize. Left hand is frozen solid. We always talk about it. The coldest tournament of the year is no longer Rhode Island. It's Capital Classic. A couple of guys who were in Rhode Island can vouch for that last week. A little bit more warmer up there. Dropped. Not good. 19-13. Onside kick coming. Onside kick will be coming up. Out here. This wind has only gotten worse. And that's going to see how it factors into both Bad Boys and Titans, because these teams have been sitting out here without play since early this morning. Bad Boys had the 9 a.m. game, remember that. Titans had the 10:15. They both been sitting for well over 3 hours. Scorpions had about a 13-minute turnaround for this one. Main event's going to have about an hour 15 wait, but then the rest of the way they got to play. And that's the good news if you are Bad Boys or the Titans, is that you both set for a while, so you'll both get each other cold. And it'll be a matter of who's going to come out there and warm up the quickest and be able to get to that semifinal matchup and main event, which will be right after that. So the winner of that will potentially play up to 3 games in a row then today, after an early start for both of them. Scorpions have to get the ball to the 20, or at least be underneath the 20 at main event. But it's not even going to get close. Main event's got this. Nice little return. Well, hold down. Gonna pull it down. That'll do it. Main event to the semis. They win at 19-13. We'll be right back.